effective weapon. Ah!
How's it going? Welcome to another installment of the Ability Almanac. Today we're going to be looking at the badass blonde bombshell Black Canary. But before I do that, while I was recording this intro, I was doing the thing that I was doing, the strikes and all that. Except when I went for a roundhouse, my glasses went flying. Don't believe me? Look at this. There went my glasses. Alright, now let's take a quick dive into what Black Canary is really capable of, because seriously, this chick is gonna mess you up. Black Canary specializes in up-close beatdowns that unleash big damage. That's why Rising Kick is such a deadly ability. Meter Burned, this powerful kick that is also a decent anti-air, can be a pop-up for deadly combo potential. And her trait, Canary Cry, can gain a meter burn. As you know, there are 3 different levels. Level 1, Level 2, and the almighty Level 3, which really pack a punch. Also, you could kind of speed up the charge time into the next level if you do the charge. Like this, bada bang, bada boom! Level 3. But now, you can meter burn Canary Cry to get the next level up. Level 1 becomes Level 2, and Level 2 becomes Level 3. You can't meter burn Level 3 Cry because there's nothing after that. There's no mythical Level 4 that sends opponents into a transition for 300 damage or something. Nothing quite like that. And as you can see, the combo potential can be a little bit nuts if you don't suck at being Black Canary like I do. Moving on to the next loadout. Now, full disclosure here, between Deadshot, Sub-Zero, and Black Canary, those are the 3 characters I play with the most in Injustice 2. And Black Canary actually beats Deadshot in playable amounts. I just love Black Canary, especially since I figured out how to do stuff with her, and she is just amazing. That being said, this 2-slot ability is a very interesting one. Sonic Burst. This is a sonic grenade that detonates on the ground, and grounded opponents are stunned for a long period of time. The only problem? Well, if your opponent is in the air when the grenade goes off, you can expect them to not be stunned. They'll actually fall straight to the ground. So jumping is actually a decent way to get past this ability. It is one of those 2-slot abilities that is alright at best, but you can see how long Joker's actually stunned before he can jump again. It's actually quite insane, leaving the opponent wide open to Canary's infamous close-up assaults. In this sort of respect, it kind of makes sense that this ability would be 2-slot, because not only does it replace Canary Cry, which is a fairly decent trait in and of itself, but as you can see, there are some setup potential for this ability. That you can set it out to trick the opponent, next thing you know, they're stunned by the sonic grenade, and then all of a sudden, it's time to mow these fuckers down. Know what I'm saying? Take them downstairs, Canary! Alright, time to move on to the next loadout before Canary gets a little bit too grenade crazy. Now, Black Canary is one of the deadliest martial artists in the DC universe. Bronze Tiger, Lady Shiva, and even Batman have trouble taking her on. And even with her Canary Cry, she doesn't like to use it very often, instead favoring her close-up tactics to bring opponents down. However, in this game, you can take advantage of all kinds of neat tricks with the Air Canary Cry, which runs very much off the same sort of principle as the Canary Cry on the ground. Except level 3 is a mighty pop-up, level 1 kind of stuns them, and level 2 is, if I recall correctly, a hard knockdown. So the opponent isn't going to be able to cause any problems. And as you can see, you can get combos off of the Air Canary Cry, especially the instant input, which is, very, very easy. But I suck with that, so bear with me on that. Some of you Canary mains are probably looking at me going, man, this guy is so inept with this character. But I hope you understand that. I mean, this super combo is about the best that I got, and I would not be surprised if you guys found something even better with this. And I would be very happy to see it, so feel free to link me in that. But it's time to move on to the next loadout before, you know, things get a little bit too hectic. As if this woman needs more bounces for meter. Hardlock can be meter burned into body bounce with a certain gear ability. This allows her to turn her normally hard knockdown Hardlock into a combo starting body bounce that allows you to do some basic stuff. Being a corner carrying overhead, this is actually a pretty strong ability, especially when you're almost to the corner and you need to do some combos. Granted, as you know, I don't actually do very well in these games. I just hope to show some concepts and, you know, have a little bit of fun while doing it. Now it's time to move on to the final loadout. Black Canary's close-up game consists of many things. 2 different counters, her low counter actually being something that she can combo off of. The ability to do really long combos on the ground, something unique for a character in Injustice 2, is something that no other character can really do. Most characters tend to have combos that require juggling. Black Canary doesn't necessarily have that with some of her abilities. But what she doesn't have, at least until now, is a true command grab. Enter Clutch Crush. This burns all of your Canary Cry levels, no matter how high, level 1, level 2, or level 3, into a deadly command grab that puts some distance between you and the opponent. And this is a true throw too, so you can't block this bad boy. And one thing to keep in mind, of course, is that even at level 3, it does the same amount of damage as a level 1. So if you have managed to build it this high, don't bother with going for the Clutch Crush. Just go for a level 3 Canary Cry in some of your standing combos. But if you have a level 1 Canary Cry and you just need to get this opponent off of you, a Clutch Crush is all you need. What's especially interesting too, but this is a universal thing, is that if you're charging Canary Cry, you can double press down in order to cancel, but it costs 1 level of Canary Cry. And as always, we have all of the frame data for all of the moves that are abilities for Black Canary. Now, quick note about the Clutch Crush, I said that it was a true command grab. I know 1-1-2 grab is a grab string, but it isn't a command grab per se. It isn't a down, back, forward, or a full circle, or whatever motion. Clutch Crush is the only true command grab for Black Canary that I can immediately recall. I hope you enjoyed this Blonde Bombshell's badass moves, and have a look at some outtakes right at the end. Well, a single outtake where I lose my glasses during the intro. Yay! As always, don't forget to be awesome. There went my glasses. Where the hell did they go?